Asuka has some of the most heavy hitting plus frame flow chart normals I've ever seen in a fighting game ever. To start off, I want to put Claudio in fair fight tier. See, Claudio is a really good character, but I don't think the Claudios in my rank really understand why he's such a good character. Either he's better than me, he beats me, or I'm better than him and I beat him. That's a fair fight to me. But then we got this fucker, Paul. Let's put this up here. Hate fighting. I hate fighting Paul because Pauls don't have to try to win. You know, he's a very poke heavy character. I know he has a lot of good combos too, but that's in the higher ranks. I'm speaking from a Kishin to Bushin ranked player, right? Mostly Kishin, because I obviously cannot stick at fucking Bushin for more than a second. The Pauls I play, their goal is either to hit me with a very obscure low launcher or like bait me into pressing a button so they instantly counter me with a fucking charge. Every charge is dealing 30%, 30%, 20%, 40%, 50%. Like, I swear, I combust every time I play against a Paul. I know there's some sort of counterplay to him. I just don't really understand how to get out of the poking game. I basically wait on the other guy to make mistakes, and then I counter his mistakes. When the other guy is doing the same thing, but his counters to my mistakes hit way harder than mine to his, it makes it a whole lot harder for me to enjoy fighting the character, which is why I fucking hate Paul. I'll give Victor a fair fight. I'll give Victor a fair fight in blue because Victors aren't necessarily good at their teleport mix-up. Like, you kind of just know what's coming from most Victors. I also would believe like Raven's a good fight, a fair fight. I mean, the thing about Raven is when you play against a good one, they're doing a lot of you do a lot of fucking ninjutsu teleport and shit outside of your normals to kind of bait you out. Sometimes it's hard for me to know what I can punish from him. It's like his frames are fucking weird. It looks like he's hitting me with a move that makes him more negative, and then I try to punish it, and then he fucking launches me for punishing him. It's like, oh, okay. Reina, annoying. Reina's definitely annoying to fight. Reina's definitely annoying. I won't say Reina is like, I hate fighting them, because truth be told, I like fighting Reinas because they're so fucking strong with their offense. It's damn near like, damn, it makes me want to figure out how to beat every single Reina. Because in my opinion, every Reina plays differently. You got Reinas that focuses on the her crouching moves. There's some Reinas that'll throw out electrics. There's a lot of different type of Reina playstyles that aren't necessarily hard to counter against. The way I beat Reinas is by being more aggressive than them. But it's still super fucking annoying because I have to deal with this onslaught of plus frame normals that I don't know when they're gonna stop, but they're not as crazy as other characters. Leroy, easy to fight. I give Leroy's easy to fight. It's very dependent on the Leroy, but the Leroys I face are super heavy lenient on counters. If I know you're gonna throw out counters every fucking time I run up to do a block strain on you, so I kind of just throw out grabs to counter that. It just dismantles them. Oh, Azucena, man. Azucena. There's characters I genuinely cannot enjoy this game playing. I need to add a new tier. I hate this game. This whole character makes me not want to learn how to get better, dude. Her Ultra Instinct stance makes so that you literally have to hit her with the mid to not fucking get countered. Okay, cool. She has this super safe run up fucking dash that all Azucenas in blue spam. Okay, cool. She doesn't have a launch up combo fucking backstep, but it's so easy to land off of anything I throw out, dude. It's so fucking elusive. I hate it. Azucena's mix is insanely crazy, and it makes me hate playing this game because I genuinely just cannot have fun. Shaheen, I haven't played Shaheen enough. Shaheens are just annoying. Shaheens are just annoying, but I haven't played them enough. Law is annoying. I used to have Law, and I hate this game because I didn't really understand how to counter, you know, certain moves, like his double backflip. I don't know the exact inputs of the move, but it's like a low, and then mid that launches you in the air, right? It's like a 3-hit block string. The moment I learned how to actually parry the second hit, I literally started beating so many Laws, man, because they all just spam that shit. I actually have not played against fucking Panda since the game came out. I hate Asuka. I hate her so much. You gotta understand, bro. Asuka has some of the most heavy-hitting, plus frame, flow chart normals I've ever seen in a fighting game, ever. Everything is set up for her to win, dude. She knocks you down, she hits you with the hard-ass hitting low, or she can mix you up with the hard-ass hitting low that leads into a combo. She'll beat you the entire match, right? She beat you down for a whole round, and then you're stuck in here, you're stuck in neutral, blocking like a fucking scared puppy, waiting for something else to come out, and boom, it's an unblockable that she wound it up for 3 seconds. You didn't even know the 3 seconds passed because you're just getting your ass beat for the past 20. This is a character I lab against the most because I lose to them the most. I remember what I said about Zayu. She can't do anything to you unless she's on the floor. I put her in tough to beat, bro. Zayu is tough to beat. You definitely, I definitely have to change my entire game plan to fight against her versus like 90% of the other cast, because she literally has so many options on the floor where like you can't really contest her the same way you contest other characters, if that makes sense. The gens I play different than me. In my rank, basically do a lot of spammy shit. They kind of like go through this pinwheel of moves over and over and over again until you die. I don't play like that. I try to catch people off guard and like launch them. I try to look out for punishable moves after blocking. Probably why I lose a lot, because I might not be playing the character how he's being intended to play. Just tough to beat. Kazuya, even though I've learned that Kazuya is not a very high ranked character, he's not a very high tiered character, I still do think he is very tough to beat, because most of the people that's playing Kazuya, they're either gonna really know what the fuck they're doing and they're gonna be hard to beat them, or they're not gonna know what they're doing and it's gonna be easier to beat them, right? A lot of Kazuyas rely on you to make the mistake and counter your mistake. But the reason why I think Kazuya is just tough to beat and not super annoying is because he does have a lot of counterplay. You can bait out his hell sweep, right? Because he doesn't really get enough value off of it for you to keep continuously block it, and it makes it easier for you to anticipate it because he'll keep using it, and then you can block it for a good punish. Yeah, Kazuya is really just a whole lot of not letting them counter you, and it's hard to beat because you will get hit with the mix eventually. This motherfucker right here, I hate this game. I understand that Hwoarang has counterplay. I understand that Hwoarang is not as good as they say. He's not easy to play. I get it. But I will never sit here and say that anybody playing this character isn't a brain dead bitch ass nigga. I am sorry, bro. If you main Hwoarang, you are a loser, because you genuinely don't want to play the game at a disadvantage. You play this game because you want to always be in the right. You always want to be plus. You always want somebody to be checking for you. You always want to be in control of everything that's going on with the match. They gave him a sidestep that Jin has, but it's way better. Actually sidesteps more moves than Jin's does. Most Hwoarangs I lose to don't combo me, because all they have to do is catch me with these one-off fucking kicks in these 30-minute block strings, 20 low kicks that will equal me dying. Fang, I hate this game. I hate Fang because I don't understand the character yet. Fang has a lot of bullshit, oddly angled moves, and ooh, that shoulder bash. I hate that shit, dude. Yoshi, ooh, easy to fight. I love fighting a Yoshi, dude. Yoshis are so telegraphed that even if they're playing in a different way, I kind of know everything a Yoshi can do. It's probably because I was bullying a Yoshi. I was bullying a Yoshi. Shout out him, bro. He taught me a lot about Yoshi's character. Most of Yoshi's good moves are gonna be either highs or lows, so I kind of just duck Yoshi a lot. Lily? I say this is a fair fight. Lily's a fair fight. I played a couple good Alissas. The thing about Alissa players is they're not really playing Tekken. They just think that they can win the game by being plus, you know? So they're not learning combos. They don't really know how to play Tekken. So if you're just a better player than them, you know more fundamentals, you kind of just beat them. Lars, hate this game, man. I need to watch a how-to video on how to beat Lars, because as of this day, if you're a good Lars, you're beating me 100%. There's no rhyme or reason against Lars. You know, it's too much low profile moves. It's the same problem I have with Zayu, right? But his is just way more intense than Zayu. You know, I put in hate fighting. Jun, she has like this very, very sneaky low hitting mix up. I hate fighting Devil Jins right now. A lot of Devil Jins I play against do a lot of good sidestepping into that large uppercut, man. I know there's set play against Devil Jin, but his mix is so heavy. Like, It's just insane, because this is one of the few characters where I'm worried about getting launched and I'm worried about getting sweep too. This is super dependent on the king, but I can hate fighting king, bro. The Steves I play kind of do a mixture of two play styles, super neutral and super offensive, because Steve has a lot of like low profile moves again, but he has a lot of ways to bait you into whiffing a move and countering you into a big ass combo, right? So it's kind of both at the same time, which is really tough to beat. I hate fighting Dragunov. I hate fighting Dragunov solely because of the overhead and low mix-up, you know? Like, they're not really good players to me. I don't think Dragunov is a fair character at all. I think he's given a whole lot of, like, bullshit 50-50s. That, like, it doesn't really take any work, right? It's just slam them on the head, swipe their feet. If they block you, you can still get up in time to not get launched. Brian, let's change this to love fighting. Brian, I really just enjoy fighting them, man. Because it's like, when I get beat by Brian, it's like, damn, you really outplayed me, bro. I clap my hands to you, man. You really are a good player. You blocked my hell sweep 30 times. You got hit by a midi fucking 50 times, and then you blocked my L sweep on the 51st time, like, and then you launched me. You're fucking amazing, bro. This happened to me many times playing against Brian, man. Lydia, ooh, damn. This character I hate playing the most in this game right now. The problem with Lydia and the difference with Lydia is that Lydia has a lot, and I mean a lot, of plus frames and a lot of 50-50s with those plus frames. So it's super easy for her to convince you or to trick you into thinking that she's going to try to counter anything you throw out. She don't have to give a fuck about anything you want to do. But sometimes I do get the saving graces of a Lydia that relies on like counters, a Lydia that throws out her string before she actually reaches me. Clive is lame. Clive is the epitome of a lame-ass DLC character. They just rely on his armored attacks and his teleport mix-up. That's literally it. Into the most boring impromptu combos ever. They're just really annoying, dude. Because they play like 10-year-olds, you know? Last but not least, we got Armored King. There's two Armored King players. There's Armored King players that played him in Tekken 7 and are now like learning him in Tekken 8 and are dominating me. And then there's Armored Kings that don't know how to play that game at all, and they're trying to learn Armored King, and I'm demolishing them. So if I want to like average them out into like if I hate playing against them or not, I guess I want to say I'll put them right behind Kazuya as an enjoyable fight. These are the tiers, man. Just as a reminder, this is the tier list of a Kishin / Bushin player. I've been going back and forth trying to learn what it takes to be better than a Bushin player so that I can rank up. Y'all let me know in the comments what Tekken characters you hate to play against. I know there's some characters on this list that didn't make it anywhere. I know there's some Tekken vets that are in God of Destruction that only play against Ninas and Tafinas and Jackos and Heihachis. How it is dealing with these characters. If you share some of the same struggles as me, be sure to let me know as well.